I heard from one of my radio guys. We talked a little today. That was really nice. Not too much I want to say on that front, but it was nice to hear from them. I got to go next this Friday. I have to go set up the ring and everything for our big local boxing event. Whether or not we get that athlete membership back up and running, I don't think it's going to matter. I don't think it's going to matter at all. It sounds like the guy that I was to be matched up with isn't going to do it, So doesn't all of that horse shit for nothing, it turns out. But I'll be there. I'm going to help set up the ring, be basically a gopher, essentially. Give some pointers, give some tips. I hope that doesn't cause people to lose their mind. Oh, my God, I showed up to the gym to work out, and I saw people did 15 shows trying to cope with the information. Guys, it's a gym. It's working out. Relax. Jesus, I'm looking at some of these people, and I'm like, they're going to hurt themselves. I don't want to be the cause of that. I go to the gym, and unbeknownst to me, Scott's like, I'm gonna say something. I'm like, what the caught me by surprise. Everyone's like, Aaron probably made him do that. You don't make Scott do shit. And then people lost their shit, and then they lied about losing their shit. I'm like, I read a Discord thing where a guy's like, nobody clip anything good that Scott said about Aaron. Don't clip it. And they're like, no, we never said that. And I'm like, it's on my phone, for God's sake. Deutsch Chad says, you are the apple of their eye. I really am, but they're hurting themselves over it. And they know I don't watch, right? They know I don't see it. I don't hear it. I'm off. I got kids to raise. I got a family. I got all this other shit going on. They're allowed to be a fan and analyze and talk and whatever. But it's it seems from what I hear, very personal. I did something to these people. I mom or their girlfriend or something, and it's that ain't me anymore, boys. And they used that, and then they swatted us, and then we went on Chrissy's show, and they swatted Chrissy while we were on with her, and then we were on with Bob Levy, and they swatted Bob Levy as well. So it was and then that guy got arrested. That was up because then that guy started sending April and I CP to our phones. And so we had to call the police. And if you've ever had that happen, do me a favor. Call the police right away. Give them your phone. And they'll go through, they take pictures of it, they log it, whatever, and then they walk through with you how to wipe it. And that was really helpful. Don't delete and go, oh, God, gross. Call the police, say, hey, somebody sent this to me, because they'll take the phone number. In our case, that's how they caught the guy who swatted us. They took that phone number, they ran it through, they arrested that guy, and now he has federal CP charges last time I checked when the New Jersey detectives called us, and he had something for the swatting. And I haven't heard anything for a long time, so I honestly, I don't know what happened. What was his name? Botter. That was it. His name was Botter. And I had people calling me that had been swatted by that guy. And there was one guy who called me. He's for 5 years, this guy's been with my business and with my family. I just want to thank you for taking a stand and getting this guy arrested. And I was like, holy shit. These people are insane. MN Viking says, is doing the show worth all the attention and the grief you get? He means grief. I would hate people harassing me nonstop. Props to you. Well, here's the thing, MN Vikings. It's all on the internet. I don't get harassed all the time. I don't get grief. I do a show, and then I go about my business. It's very easy for this stuff. For it to impact you or it to affect you or it to bother you, you have to let it. You have to go seek it out. That's why when people are they're doing this, they're doing that, they're well, then shut it off, retard. Go out, play with your kids, be with your family anyway. What are you doing? So, no, I love doing this show. It's really, the last few months have really felt like the radio days again. Come on, do the show in the morning, have a few laughs, have some fun, give some shit away, and then go off and do our thing. It's been great. So, yeah, plus the conversations we've been having off the air have been awesome. I hope that continues. It's great. Kiff says, can we get an STMS 24/7 stream? There's enough of a back catalog. It's not necessary. Let people have a break from Steel Toe, you know? Do my shows. Throw up some clips. Done. You don't need to, like, it's not good for you either. Like, you shouldn't be living and breathing Steel Toe like 24/7. Like, I have to watch 24/7 streams of Steel. No, diversify. Watch some other shit, you know? Get around a little bit, you know, be well diversified, as it were. Comfortably Numb says Aaron does handle the internet well. To paraphrase Endgame, it's an earthquake under the ocean. We handle it by not handling it. That's it. Aaron bounces back, man. Respect. You don't even have to bounce back. There's nothing to bounce back from. In fact, one of the nicest things is when you come back to your show and find out a bunch of people have been losing their mind about you, and you go, oh, good for them. Because the whole reason they lose their mind about you is they want you to react or respond. And then you go, I didn't see it. Fill me in. And they're like, oh, they were so mad you were boxing. And I'm like, that sounds like a them problem.
Learn the difference between we have a problem and you have a problem.
I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, then there's people like Johnny 8 Books who thinks I'm the Dabbleverse. I'm not. That's the other weird mentally ill part is other people want to make you something, and then you go, no, I'm not. I just do a show. Like, no, you have to be. It's like I'm a Minnesota Viking, but everyone else swears to God that I play for the Toronto Argonauts. And I'm like, nope, look at the jersey I put on. I'm a Viking. No, you are an Argonaut. You are the Argonaut. You're like, why are you shouting? It's just like, you take this way too seriously. What's the phrase they have for it? Perpetually online? Oof, no way to go through life, son. Optic Nerve says, do you feel like a former radio host lets you leave it at the console? Being a former radio. Yes, of course. And that's like, I'm watching all these people that get mad at me, and I'm like, you're pretending to be what I am. Because they don't have that broadcasting background. They think it's all real. They think this is all a shoot instead of a performance, instead of a show. And the ones who think it's a shoot, they don't last very long. Maybe a couple of years, and then burn yourself out doing that. But as far as leaving it at the console, yeah, that's a great way to put it. A couple that shoot says, if you are back on the air, will you stop YouTube? No, this is a crucial part of the industry going forward. Look, man, in time, I've got some ideas. Yeah, Mint Diggity, you're wrong. I'm living proof that it doesn't choose you. Because you just go, no, thanks, I'm good. They're like, what? No. Yeah, I'm good. Helgi says, Jesse PS told me that I have to take you down. No hard feelings. It's just business. Ah, shucks. Are we back to 2023 again? Because he did that before when he thought that I watched a burger guy because of him. It's weird shit. It's weird shit.